Hello, guys, welcome. I'm Tamo Favor, and today I'm with one of my godmothers, a mother in church, but though I still want to ask her some questions. And this is it, mommy. Just give us a little intro of yourself.
I am Mrs. Olufumlayo Olaleke, native of
Okay, native.
Imesile in Osun State.
Okay, that's all. Okay, so that we will not be switching. Okay, so first of all, how do you see my 12 as a place? Don't worry, talk. Let me hold it for you.
Mile12 is a business center place. That is all I can say about Mile12. For business matter, it's not a, let me not say, it's not a base, it's not a place of maybe you just want to rest or relax. It's a business center place.
Okay, so my 12 is a business center place and it's rough now, ba?
Yes, that's why I say business center. When we are talking about business markets, it's not somewhere that is cool and not that serene environment. It's very rough and rowdy place.
Okay, so mommy, you have a school in this my 12 and you also have a family, you have some kids. So, how do you balance taking care of your children with also taking care of your school? Because you know it still has to deal with children. How do you take care of all of them at the same time?
That is, let me say, two different sector. That is family matter and career.
Okay.
Now, if you look at that, my career as a teacher, the teach, my own aspect is I deal with children, pupils, and my own children coupled with the school, everything is in line. When we are talking about children here, experience we have in school, we have it first at home. The way they carry the behavior of children at home, that's what we experience is in school. So it's somehow, let me say, it somehow collaborates. One, it works together. Taking care of your family is normal thing for all mother. Then as a teacher also, it also help in the my profession. It helps me patient with children, tolerate children, endure their attitude that is not all that alright. Then bringing them in the way you want them, the way they suppose to behave. If I can endure my children and correct them, then I should be able to do the same to my the children in my class or the children in the school. So I think two is interwoven matter.
Okay, that's nice. So now let's leave partly the aspect of school and the children. How about your financial struggle? You know, Nigeria has become something else. As the dollar is rising, prices of things are rising, and as the prices of things are rising, you can see that even if dollar goes down, the prices of things still stay the same. So how do you struggle with your financial self? How do you, what are the financial challenges you think you're having as of now?
Actually, when we are talking about financial challenges, even before now, as a school, I want to say a school in a rural, I will not call this place a urban place. I will want to categorize schooling in this place, especially in this market square. I want to liken it to school in a rural place. It is not easy financially. It's not easy financially. You know, the kind of parents we have, some will tell you they hawk before sending their children to school, they sell pepper, they sell tomato. The kind of environment we are is not all encouraging. but we don't have to be discouraged because of our environment. We have to move on. Actually, the school have been struggling getting loans. The school survive on loan because the expenses we need is not as they pay. No, school fees here, if you say the school fees is 15,000, majority, let me say 30% of the parents will pay that 15 times, 4 5 times before you now say you gather tangible amount maybe to pay the house rent or you pay the salary. Hey, it is not easy. You have to go on, I have to go on loan, getting loan, then be returning the loan instrumentally. So that is how we have just been struggling, just manage ourselves, keep on going.
So you mean so the school is more like your stronghold, your support system, even with the whole loan? Because the next question I wanted to ask was, what is your support system even at the toughest times? The main support you get financially and generally in the tough in this our financial
In this
system.
financial crisis we had now, to be sincere, is still unknown. You know, there is no business that doesn't need help. It's either you see support from your family or your friends. If there is no support to the family from friends or family, if there is no support from family or friends, definitely you have to go on no. Or maybe you have run, you have struggled, you have do one kind business, you've raised yourself, maybe you've raised yourself like millions, and now say, okay, what did I want to do with these millions of naira? Okay, I want to establish school. That one is, even though you set the school with millions of naira, school is a kind of business that consume money. But when people see you that yes, you have people, you have pupils, you have students, they only count the numbers, but they cannot precise the expenditure of the school. They can only see that there are people pupils here, this, but they cannot precise the expenditure, what how money is going out of the school. So all I'm saying is that we are still on loan.
Okay, so okay, let's leave the financial aspect out for a bit. Now let's go into my 12 as a place. Training children in my 12, how do you see it? Because me, from the times I've stayed here, it's I don't know. How do you see training children in my 12 as a whole in general?
Training children in my 12, the anybody that want to train a successful children in my 12 must be disciplinarian. If a mother or father is not disciplinarian, there is no how the child will go wayward. Because of the caliber of children in my 12, it's not all that all children we have in my 12 are bad. I am in my 12 and we still have some people that are good, but we have, let me say, 70% that are not
Okay.
as expected. So if there is a parent that wants uh,
The child.
the child to be upright, the parent must, both father and mother must be disciplined and handle their children very well. They must not be careless at all. The schools there, don't be careless with the school your children are going in my 12, because almost right from primary to the secondary day. Yes, not even only in my 12, most especially in all places. This age we are, everywhere is corrupt, but we must make sure we are not careless with our children. Where they go to, we must not just neglect them. My child is not a place that you leave your house in the morning and come back in the night without knowing whereabouts of your children, where they go to, what they are doing. It's not a kind of place you can just be careless with your children. You have to let your eyes and your sense be on them. Either you are there or not there, your mind with them. And when you even see them, bombard them with a lot of questions so that you will know what has happened during the day. So you have to be careful with them. Raising children in Mile 12 is not other thing, but if you are disciplined and you are careful with your children, you handle them with care, they will come out successfully in Mile 12.
I see. Kò easy rárá. Is it easy? It's not easy. Okay, okay, so how do you motivate yourself with the whole issue? Children, they are partly, will I say, they are a thorn in the flesh to some extent. So as yourself, as a mother, how do you motivate yourself to keep going with all the struggles and buggles of both Lagos, both the finances, both the school, both the children? How do you keep yourself?
My strength in this work, my strength in everything is my dream. This is my dream, this is my vision, is my passion, what I love doing. I love teaching, I love it. Raising children, especially raising them and ensuring they achieve in life. Everything is in hand of God, but there is still need of someone to help the children to achieve whatever they want to achieve. Is what is my joy, is what give me joy. Raising children, building them, as in molding them in the way they should go. So it has been my joy and my strength. You know, actually everybody need money, but your passion, what you love doing, matter most. So it has been my joy that I love children and I love building them and see them growing strong, moving in line with their destiny and moving in God. So this have been my joy. Actually, it's not that the money is there flowing, but I really love to be a teacher right from my childhood, and finding myself to be a teacher today is a thing of joy. So I just focus that yes, it's my line, and I keep moving.
So the thing I've gotten from this part you said is pursue your dreams, whether you are having it right or you're not. Not the bad part of the dreams, though. Once you have a dream and you pursue your dream, hopefully, whether it's going right or it's not going right, since you have the joy in it and the passion in it, you will still continue with it. Okay, so now let's go into the society and the community. Acts, what do you want your children to involve themselves into? How do you want, where do you see your children's involvement in the community? That is either let's say in business, like business, then religion wise, and the whole thing. Where do you see your children involving themselves, or how do you see your children's involvement in the society?
Let me say for now, I see my children involved in religious aspects. For now, you know, as they grow, they may just say, okay, they are doing sports. Maybe it's this street and another street that are having sports, or they are having game or whatever. They may say they want to what participate. But for now, the only area where I see them participating is in the church activities. So when any area in church that they can fix in, whatever they can do in church, they always do. And I also encourage to things of God is not what you can just look. Don't allow any space, any vacuum in the house of God. Try to fix in there. Do whatever you can do. Even if you think you cannot do, just try and do it and see the outcome. Maybe you will be all right, you will be okay in doing it. So for now, they are into church activities.
Okay. How do you think parents should raise up their children? Because this is more like a question that everybody wants to know. They say everybody have the style in which they train up their children. This child is bad, this child is not doing well, this child is this. In your own perspective, how do you think parents should raise up their children generally?
One thing that we parents should have in mind in bringing up our children is one love for God. one love or all. Children cannot behave the same. If you have three children, one may be lazy, one may have hatred spirit, another one may just feel like just careless. You understand?
Yeah.
Their character cannot be the same. But as mother, love them, love them, and let them know what they are doing that is not good. Talk to them, advise them. Where you need to use cane, chastise them in a loving way. When you flog them in a loving way, before you even flog them, let them know what they've done. Warn them several times before caning them, so that by the time you cane them, they will not see you as bad mother. They will know that and I've been warned several times before. So one thing that is important is love. Let's love them. Every one of us, we were also childhood. We passed through their age. We were not perfect when we were small. So when they even do something that wants you to hate them or want you to neglect them, remember that you were once like them, and when you were passing through several things they are doing today, you've done it. So it is their stage. They must just behave according to their age. We are to encourage them. This thing is not good. Advise them. Encourage them to move in a normal way. We should not neglect them. Then we should not neglect them. Children are provoking. When you talk to them, don't expect them to answer you immediately. You have to repeat like 3 4 times before they do what? They do it. That is children for you. Know that one for sure. Then if you don't neglect them, they will yield. But what happened to most of the children today? They are neglected because some parents cannot keep on repeating what they already advised the children on, what they have, as in what they tell the children. So children are not people will just talk to us and you say you are I've talked to you. No, they are not. You have to keep on telling them. So we should not neglect them. If you know the right way they should go, we should make sure that they go pass through that right way. We should not just choking running. Don't you listen to us? It's their habits. They will hear and behave as if they don't hear, but we should not neglect them. Neglecting children and make some children to be wayward, become vagabond. Because when parents talk once and second time they will not repeat it again, then the children continue to misbehave. So it make them to become vagabond children. So we should not neglect them. Let's love them and encourage them.
Okay. This was not in the question, but I will make it the second to last question. We are now seeing children in the involvement of okay, we see that young children are now getting themselves involved in what we call relationships. I'm sure you've heard this person is in a relationship with this, is in a relationship with this. What do you think generally about teenage relationships?
Teenage relationship, actually it is natural. To be sincere, they have to make friends. Some their friends is they make friends with opposite sex. Their friendship like relationship like that, mere friendship. But they must know that advise yourself, your career, your studies, just normal on a normal friendship. But there is should nothing called, they shouldn't bring in sin into their relationship. Any child that have a dream, any child that have vision must know that if you have opposite sex as your friend, just mere friend. I cannot condemn a girl not to have a male as a friend. There are people like that, that the people that work with them, that they understand themselves most, You're supposed to say they are sincere friendship like that. But they either they are into same sex relationship or opposite sex relationship, they should let their friendship be pure and holy. Whatever they discuss in their relationship should be what will add value to their dream of passion in life. So they can't do with their relationship. If you continue to say, don't worry, you move away from my child, oh, don't play with my child, oh, it's a lie. It's a big lie. If they are not friend before you, they will be friend behind you. So encourage them. Whatever they will discuss, whatever they will be friend on should be what will add value to them in life. That is it.
Now, so the last question before we end this session. Generally, what is your advice to all mothers? What is your advice to children? What is your advice to students generally that will watch this podcast?
I start from children. I want to advise children. I do say something that those that are ruling nation today, the way you are born is the way they are born. You too, as a child, dream big. Think of becoming somebody great in life. You have to dream big. When you dream big, I want to become my president for my generation. I want to become governor for my generation. I want to be a medical doctor. Then walk in the path to that your dream. And the only path for this is hard working in your academic education. Take it serious. Take it so serious. I do say, if you want to have a boyfriend or girlfriend, you will be tired at the end of the day. You because people are destined to get married. So don't be in haste to spoil your future. Those that engage they involve in a sexual relationship, they are only terminating their future. I want to encourage all children. They are passion in life. They are dream. What they want to become is what should occupy their mind for now. You to see yourself that I want to be great. I want to amass somebody great in life, and they should try to study themselves. What do they want? Some children they don't even know what they want to become. Then where do how are they going to walk in the path of where they don't know? First, they should realize, what am I going to do? What did I want to become? When they realize who they are, then they should try to walk in the path. Hard working, do not play with your studies. Even at all, if it is cobbler you want to be, if you are nene with being a cobbler, hey, your own will be superb. You cannot just compare road cobbler together with the people that are producing shoe for governors and presidents. In any area they want to go in life, they should take their academic. It's so important. It will add to their greatness in their field. So I'm encouraging all children, they should not allow anything to occupy their mind. There are so many things that are distracting children this day. Social media and relationship. All these things they are what they should look for after. Even money. Let me add money to it. They want to make money. 15, 14, 13 children want to use very strong iPhone. All these things they will still use it, but they should focus. What did I want to become? Work in the life. I be hardworking. That's for the children and parents. Most of the children that are wayward today are, let me say, what comes from parents. Parents should please. Children are God's own, but we are to take care of them. We are to do the best so that these children will be glorifying the name of God and also bring glory to the family. So parents should try as much as possible to handle their children well. Teach them hard working in their field. Teach them to be responsible in every area. I pray the Lord will help us. Parents, encourage your children, do not leave them. If at all there is no money to sponsor them, we have government school. You can still fit them in there and encourage them. Make sure you follow them up. Do not neglect them. Problem of some children is they are neglected. The parent doesn't have time for them. Out of no time, let's make sure that we follow these children up in their school, in their academic. Let's see who they are moving with, and the Lord will help us.
Amen. So we've done a lot of speaking here today, and these are some of the things we should put into consideration. And to end this session, I'm Samuel Favor, and it was nice having you, Mrs.
Olaleke Olufulayo.
Okay, thank you so very much for watching. Do well to subscribe to the channel, and peace.